They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Cavaliers will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Blue Devils offense will have the football first. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Fires to the big fella. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Got the quick completion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. A strike downfield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Broussard. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. They'll go to the ground. He's in open space downfield.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground. Take away that run game. Make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Wants to throw on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Looking for the score! Touchdown, Cavaliers! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Number 3.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first to score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The give out of the gun. Oh, it's a fumble. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The give on the inside. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on second down. Pulls and fires complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They want to throw it. Setting up the screen. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke!
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Abdullah. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the big fella. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. To the air, it's Barnett. Finds his man. It's Ross. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Reinhardt. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but there he goes! Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Harrison. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Cavaliers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, David.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Grabbed behind the line, it's Taylor. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the third. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Power football with the run. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. And the Blue Devils in a good spot here with second and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Got it! Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Snagged in the middle. It's Harrison. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. Wants to fire on second down. That's reeled in. It's Perry. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking for room. It's Perry. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And the Cavaliers are on the move. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down.
And how about the defense? They're trying to end this thing themselves. You got to lead. You're in a good spot. 2 sacks in a row, now forcing a fourth down late in this football game.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quarterback on the keeper. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
Number 19 in punt formation to kick it away.
They kick it away on fourth down. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.